Nessa girl, I was sitting in my house minding my business like I always do. And my social media was going off. Andrew Caldwell went in on UNTS Madison today, and I just chuckled and kept scrolling because every couple months I get these little messages and ain't nobody paying Andrew Caldwell no mind. But today, the devil was laying right next to me in the bed, and he said, you know what, Q, get up and say something. And I said, devil, you ain't got nothing here. And I said, you know what, I could make this a comedic situation where I go in and let have on that Mucinex mascot. But nevertheless, I said I'm going to take a more, a more classy-based, messy approach. And I want to come after the institutions that insulate this motherfucker and make it possible for him to do the shit that he do. The first person on my agenda that I want to get together is the COGIC Church. The COGIC Church, y'all ain't shit. As a fucking whole, the institution from the top down to the bottom. I ain't talking about all the members, but I'm talking about the leadership. You cannot tell me that there's any way in hell that this boy comes sit up in feathers and furs, diamonds and pearls every Sunday at that run around the church fashion show y'all call the COGIC Church, and ain't nobody tried to pull together, band together, and get this boy some damn help. Y'all ain't shit. And you wonder why in 2018 these millennials and young people are drifting further and further and further away from the church, in particular the black church, because its effectiveness has gone out the goddamn window, and it's all about dressing up and tradition and clapping your hands and spitting all in folks' face and hugging on your neighbor and all the rest of this stupid shit. I do not understand for the life of me why y'all sitting up in church every damn Sunday looking like Frederica Wilson or a character out of Alice in Wonderland with all these fucking fairies and feathers and hats and shit that y'all wear down to the COGIC Church. That not a single ministry, deaconess board, deacon board, or the deaconess board that he is on has ever band together and figured out how to get this boy some help. Not only is he a public nuisance, he is a public danger. He is a danger to himself. Now people are already walking up to this boy, punching him in the face and shit. Messy C almost beat the shit out of his ass in the hotel room. People are already going around taking pictures and throwing stuff at this boy, showing up at his house. You would think that somebody in the church that he reps so hard every Sunday and on his lives would do something to get this boy some help. Like this boy gets on his lives every time talking about how sanctified and full of the holy dick he is, and ain't nobody from the church, from all that free publicity and promotion, think that we should do something to help this brother. Instead, y'all in there wearing them cheap ass Easter suits, zoot suits, and cheap ass deaconess suits that y'all wear down to the COGIC Church, smiling and laughing with him and kikiing and Instagram photoing with him, and ain't nobody getting him no help. The second set of people that I want to address is the State Social Workers Board of Missouri. You cannot tell me that this is not certified mental illness and that it is not somebody's obligation to report. All my social worker people out there, don't y'all, when you get your social worker license, you got an obligation to report if somebody is in danger or they're being abused or they're living in such a way that's a danger to themselves or to public safety. I'm not understanding for the life of me why somebody from the state of Missouri has not stepped in yet and has tried to do something about this boy. Baker act his ass, get him committed, so on and so forth. The next group of people that I want to address is the damn Social Security people down to Missouri. Now y'all know this retarded bitch, get it, Lord, I'm not supposed to say retarded, that's not politically correct, I'm sorry. Y'all already know this 2 chromosome missing ass prairie dog of a boy is already drawing an SSI check. I read his ass about 2 years ago when he made a live and slipped up and said that he gets Social Security. Then when he realized he said it, he went back and deleted it. This boy worked 10 hours a week at Chick-fil-A. He get fired from there, work 10 hours a week at Target. He worked 10 hours a week wherever he can just to hold on to his SSI check, okay? Then he is out here floating around in Avis rental car shit, doing these damn live videos about to run everybody and their mama off the road. third group of people I want to address is the St. Louis State Troopers and the Missouri State Troopers and the St. Louis Police Department. Now, I know that you can get a ticket for texting and driving. You can go to jail for drinking and driving. Why can't you go to jail for living and driving? Okay? Every time we see Andrew Caldwell, he is in Avis rental car shit with his face down in the camera. When is somebody gonna revoke his privileges to drive? First and foremost, all these years, I thought somebody was driving him. Now, here's the shit I don't understand, Missouri. Y'all gonna have to help me out with this. These days, you got to get a psychological evaluation to damn near get a lease on an apartment. I'm thinking, thanks to Andrew Caldwell, we're going to have to add a psychological component to getting a driver's license, because it is ridiculous that nobody has put an end to this damn foolishness with this damn boy. Last but not least, where is Andrew Caldwell's family? Like, here's the thing, right? When this first came out, it was funny. Like, it was funny. I laughed. When I did the little blogs about him, you know, it was very calculated. I knew that it would get a rise out of people. I'd get some likes. I'd get some views, you know. I'd make a couple $100 that day. Then it got old. It's very Marlo Hampton based. One trick pony. You know how Marlo's gotten old? You know, she gonna come in, she gonna give you a whole bunch of fashions. She gonna say something inappropriate. Andrew, the jig is up. Like, it's gotten old, it's gotten stale. It's, you know, I'm fabulous, I'm a celebrity, I'm a public figure, you know, I need security because I'm a celebrity, I got a girlfriend, I'm a celebrity. You know, when you a celebrity like me, it's just gotten old. And so my question is, who is this brother's keeper? And whose responsibility is it within his family to do something for him? Like, this isn't good. Luckily for me, I'm sensible enough. I'm not one of those people that's gonna see this damn boy and run up on him and hit him. I don't care, because I got sense enough to realize that this boy has mental issues. Hell, the state got sense enough to realize he got mental issues. That's why he's able to draw a social security check. You know, I almost want to hold Facebook's ass to the damn fire for giving this boy a damn platform to spread this, but I'm going to choose to use his popularity as a chance to, you know, put a PSA out there about mental illness, y'all. While we all laugh at Andrew and trust and believe, none of what Andrew can ever say about me or anybody will ever upset me, because it's Andrew Caldwell. Like, that's just like getting mad at a 3-year-old, right? Just like me going in on him would be so easy. But the bigger conversation that Andrew brings to the forefront, and that I'm glad that he allowed me to use him as a catalyst to make a couple coins today, is the fact that mental illness is real within the black community. And Andrew Caldwell is a breathing, living example of what it looks like in one of its severest forms. And my question is, what happens when he gets in that car and has an episode, a real episode, some sort of manic episode, and hurts somebody? Or what happens when he gets on this social media platform which has no safeguards, no barriers to entry, and really says something that really gets him hurt? Now, you know, Andrew, I find it odd that you yell out, "Ain't you getting sued by Cordell?" And it's like, but bitch, you got sued too, sis. You got filed on too, sis. So like, I'm not understanding, and I'm not even gonna sit here and waste my time trying to have a rational debate with an irrational person, because that would in turn make me crazy. But I just find it odd that all of these people for this long are around this boy laughing at him. And what Andrew doesn't understand is that we're not laughing with you, we're laughing at you. And I know it's wrong to ding an entire institution for the behavior of one, but somebody's got to be held accountable for this boy. And it's already proven that he does not have the mental capacity nor bandwidth to be accountable for himself. based on certain interviews that we've already seen, his family or immediate family doesn't seem to be the best suited group of people to help him. So if you can't turn to your family and you can't turn to yourself, then shouldn't you be able to turn to the place that you attend every damn Sunday that has millions of dollars in resources, who is filled with people of various professional backgrounds that can get this boy some help? You know, I had two choices to make when making this video. The first part of me was like, Q, be messy and go in and call him all kind of names and stuff and go in and let him. And then I had to think about the last time I did that on social media. And while it felt good in the moment, I became very embarrassed by it months later. And when I went up for other opportunities, you know, there were questions about that I had to answer. And with, you know, other opportunities that I've got in the fire right now, I just don't want that to be the way I'm represented publicly. So I chose to take this route. Yeah, I made a little fun of him, called him a couple names, but it ain't none of that eye bulging going in and letting have. Y'all, I'm 35 years old. I'm really trying to do better. I am trying to live better. I am trying to live a more peaceful, positive life. If you notice, and you know, I still have yet to do a video about why I chose to discontinue my written blog, but it just has a lot to do with me wanting to be a better person and just did not like the direction in which the industry was going. And you know what, that's probably, now that I'm talking about it, I'll probably do that video next. Yeah, so Andrew, you know, friend, go ahead and call me names and call me stank, and I'm living from house to house and couch to couch, and I got AIDS and I got every STD and I'm all these other things, because truthfully, ma'am, none of that means nothing coming from you. My grandma always said, baby, consider the source. Anybody get mad at anything Andrew Caldwell say would be a damn fool to listen to that. That being said, y'all, somebody get this damn boy some help, and I'll call you later. Bye.